Hi everyone, welcome back again right here on Sports Jazz. My name is Isaac. We have Guitar and Josh. Yep, and yeah, we're not going to waste a lot of time, guys. Please, before we carry on, do not forget to subscribe, like, and share the video or our videos. So let's dive right into it, guys. Yesterday we had games. We had very, very big, beautiful games yesterday. Zazanyibwa. Twabadde ne, of course, nga tukyali era ku round 16 era nga knockout gwe bakuba yavaako abagenda ku stage endala ya quarter finals ne bagenda. The first match yesterday was between France and Belgium and it ended 1-0 era nga France yakubye mu ddakiika ezisembayo. So please guys, yo Josh, I'll start with you. Kyagenze kikyajjo?
Yes, good to be here. Good to be here. Omupiira gwa France ne Belgium tegwanyumidde.
Hey.
You can see France yayiseeko yasobodde okuba that Colomwani goal naye bw'oba olaba France yagenze okutuuka ku round of 16 nga teteebye eggoolo yaayo. Yafuna own goal bbiri. Mbappe yateeba penalty. Kwegamba a star-studded side like that, in front of goal tebannabeera lethal. Ne Mbappe ono wa masiki abulamu. Mbappe wa masiki abulamu. Belgium ya respecting nnyo France because you would see that tactically De Bruyne, their star player, playing a bit deep, but it's the shape of the team. You're playing inside De Bruyne deep, and you would think that De Bruyne in a more advanced position yalibadde ayamba Belgium okufuna eggoolo. So all in all, zino ttiimu ennene bwe ziba ziyiseeko naddala knockout stage eyo first hurdle bagibuuse bagenda mu quarter finals, they become more serious, they have the experience, and they can do well.
I also think Belgium yawadde nnyo gundi ekitiibwa, honestly, and I was rooting for Belgium. I thought they were going to somehow. I thought they were going to put up a fight. They did, by the way. They did. Naye kyamaze ne kigenda south.
Yeah. I also found I'm with Josh because France. We all expected France somehow, although. People would be rooting for the underdog in this game, which was Belgium. They have always lost to France for some reason. Naye, I came in the game thinking France is going to dominate and really step up because these Euros, they have seemed to have a slow start.
And okay, carry on, Gita.
Considering their recent international acclaim, they have been number one, been chosen as number one, being a World Cup winners. They have recently have been playing well in the international stage. So you thought they would dominate. They actually did try to dominate because Belgium sort of had a low block, but they failed to penetrate. Nga gundi wagambye Josh simanyi lwaki Mbappe tavuddeeyo nnyo. I thought Thuram era kyeva alabye Thuram has a bit wasteful, teyakozesa chances entono ze yafunye era kyeva olaba Colomwani we yazze there was a bit of change. Belgium on the other hand defending well naye yabadde disappointing in terms of delayed passes. Obojjukira Amadou bwedda yafuna omupiira nga agira nnyo Doku yabadde annyiza nga yeesala nnyo. There are sometimes where you just need to pass the ball and move, like take advantage of counter attacking football, especially if you're going to have a game where the opponent is going to dominate you. So there's no point in overpassing the ball or over delaying with the ball. I felt De Bruyne, he was so deep the only chance, if you remember, chance we have against the forward passes, well passes, the other Doku, there was that even that chance he got where we were finished short. I think it was even their first shot on target, if I'm not mistaken. So you felt that they needed to pass the ball more. So it was a bit lackadaisical, boring. The only exciting person for me was Kolomwani. Yabadde ateekako pressure. Yabadde nga gulimu nnyo. Yeah.
naye era oli mutuufu. Sorry, nga bw'ogambye nti babadde ne shots nti omanyi France had around 19 shots naye nga ina only 2 shots on target, just like Belgium. Belgium had 5 shots naye nga ina 2 on target, so eri yabadde na 19 5 but on target only 2 shots.
Yeah. Oresco
Ate era nga
yabadde
Josh nga bw'agambye abasajja beeteebye bweteebye, that means bakwetebye babadde bagenda mu gundi mu extra, and who knows what would have happened.
Yeah, it was a very unfortunate deflection because keeper yabadde akoze some very good saves. Keeper wa Belgium. Apart from that, waliwo saves ezabaddewo nnyingi nnyo ne mu first half ze yataasizza.
Yeah. You can say Lady Luck fell for Kolomwani this time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think
you can say Lady Luck fell for Kolomwani this time. You know the last time at the World Cup, Martinez saving omupiira ogwo gwamugyamu. Naye era big tournament omwana bamuleesemu eddakiika ntono ate ebyo eggoole bayisizzaawo batutte ku quarter finals. Kyemanyi France waneeno, France is solid. Tebannaba kuzannya bulungi go forward. Naye balina depth ate squad yaabwe ejjumidde.
I don't even understand.
Meanwhile,
they have a good backline.
Before we even forget anything, guys, we need to give N'Golo Kante his flowers. People had written him
omusajja alina kayinjini.
Yes,
the man azanyira eri mu leegi ya Saudi najja ne bamuyita
lwaki bamuyise 33-year-old azanyira mu leegi ya Farmers League oba biki baba farmers oba
actually
put up a very, very good performance.
Yesterday was the first time that N'Golo Kante, you can say, was a bit checked, because Teyabadde a very good game. He did well. Yeah, compared to other games, but that's maybe basically Belgium yakoze yapakita makati. Yes, so many people were at the back. Lukaku had to drop back to pick the ball. De Bruyne had to come and pick the ball. Yeah, they were defending deep.
And I also want to understand. Omanyi Mbappe, I still believe if Griezmann yabadde mu kifo kya Thuram omupiira gwatandikidde ddala throughout, because omupiira gwatandise nga Thuram ali eno ku side yene ya right, si kyekyo nga Mbappe ali eri wansi.
Thuram ye yalidinze goal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
France yaleese Diamond, yabadde ezannya Diamond naye nga gundi yani Thuram. Marcus Thuram yakuteeba goolo nga Griezmann bamwagala dropping mu pocket season entono asobole okukola ki okuthreadinga that ball. Mbappe era nga ali mu 11. However, going forward tebasamba bulungi. They don't find themselves. Gray is good on the ball. Chouameni is good in midfield. Backline Saliba is solid at the back. Naye they've not yet gelled.
Bazanyisiza is sort of like a 4-3-1-2 where
Yabadenga 4-3-3.
Yes, yatansenga 4-3-3 naye nga yabadde more of 4-3-1-2 ng'olaba gundi ani Thuram ne Mbappe be bali mu striking, Griezmann nga yesseemukko nga gundi number 10 role eno Bruno Fernandes gyasamba, Rabiot ne Chouameni nga ne N'Golo Kante nga bali midfield. That's why olaba togaye N'Golo Kante right teyabadde his usual self, yabadde a bit dropped
back
emabega, yes, emabega on the right side, kati that's why wadde olaba nga oluusi nga wa droppingako gundi na Hernandez, what's his name, Thiago Hernandez nga the left back ayitamuko. So there's a way the setup was, nze sagala kublaminga nnyo setup yaabwe because they really have good players. I think they can play any kind of system. It's just that Chibaddenga, the whole of this Euro, they haven't picked up. There's something I just can't put my finger to it. I don't know if it's some players bazenga kino ekintu tekukyogerako nnyo naye there's that kind of fatigue that comes nga players have played a lot of games in a season.
But for me, the thing you're looking for is a striker. I mean, like France cannot play a knockout game with Marcus Thuram as your striker.
I would always call Giroud.
Yeah, you rather
experience
Giroud.
China experience chikuba emitwe kubanga
his record wekijja ku team ya France national team speaks for himself. Speaks for itself. So
crosses ezo gundani Mbappe gye yadde asulamu ne gundi. They just needed someone who's quite clinical. Yani badda kikola ki amala omuzannyo ogwo. But
anyway, so that's France and Belgium for you, with France qualifying later on again at quarterfinals. France again at quarter by the quarterfinals.
Portugal,
right? Quarter Portugal. Germany again quarter Spain. Oh man, I'm rooting for Portugal. I wish.
Yeah.
Anyhow, so ngatugenze mu into the next game gwabadde between Portugal and Slovenia. I think this was the best. I would say the best match so far at round 16 with Yange Tandika. I enjoyed the game. Portugal won 3-0 for penalties, and Diogo Costa, he made splendid saves.
He was the man of the match.
Gatejimwekangako kuba bakubye eri ne bakuba neno neyo nanga agwayo. What's your take, Gita?
Portugal, first of all, omupiira ogwo gwanyumidde nnyo. The results may not speak exactly how the game went on, because wado omuntu wabanga tuwagulabye ng'olabye result noga Portugal yafairinze okugira, but it was really an entertaining game. I felt it was a controversial penalty yabadde awo mu end gye bawadde Cristiano. Omukono, anyway, we need to discuss one time VAR decisions on in Euro, especially in a VAR nga zirimu Abangereza. I've felt it was a bit.
It has oli abasajja ba Messi bakikuba bakiza side yaabwe.
Si basajja ba Messi.
I totally disagree with that.
Even me, I think it was a legit penalty.
It was, but
it was a legit penalty.
It was a 50-50, and I felt you could
50-50. Not at all.
That was a call it abantu.
Ompira omukono gwabadde so much.
Not at all.
Gwabadde down, and it was closer to the body at the back. Gully down. Mulabye wano mpira gwa Romania, Netherlands.
It's Mukono. The penalty was not given. The penalty was not given because of the handball.
The leg, right?
The penalty was not given because of a handball. That guy Dukasic, his knee. He took out Togo Jota with his hand, with his knee, with his foot. It took him out
Gitate has a call it abantu to school.
completely.
But I wanted to pull out.
Basajja ba Messi oba babaaki.
No,
Mana.
but it was a very good game for Portugal. I felt the media was unfair to Cristiano.
They've
We
always
are
been
missing
unfair,
there.
by the way.
We are missing the penalty. Until then, we were one good Nakaba. Nevathan Katembu is making it about himself. He was really. If you saw his celebration, we had to be a penalty. Imagine that first penalty. Not ever you would expect okubuka that relief or missing the penalty. Most of them chibera that kind of moment. Naye he sort of like apologized to the Portuguese fans. I felt the media was a bit unfair to him. Nekululi we are passing gundi we are in a through ball nga sobola teba nina instead na wa assist to Bruno Fernandes. Nebagamba ate the other day again Jimmy Singer. So I felt the media was a bit too negative against Cristiano. The penalty shootout was quite entertaining. Diego Costa, before even the penalty shootout, waliwao before we were against the penalty shootout, Pepe we yakoze a mistake. This is a done deal.
I thought it was it's a wrap.
And it's amazing. He was the man of the match, obviously. First keeper Akote, 3 penalties. If you count 3 penalties at such a European stage,
Yep.
Unbelievable. You can't even blame the players because
real
all
quick.
the 3 shots, penalty kicks, quarter, spot kicks. Wow.
Real quick before Josh comes in, Omani, we also forgot Slovenia has one of the best keepers, guys. What's the gear? That guy record yemwe omulimu gwe John Oblak. So yeah, exactly. So abantu these people that criticized Cristiano right penalty yajikuyemunga waba yo guy yajikuta, it's not a surprise. I mean, of course yabada inokuteba naye man oyo musajja mumanyi, he has the experience, asambira mu league yamanyi, asambira mu team yamanyi eri mu Spain. He has performed and competed against the best by Ronaldo, by Messi, both international and club level. So
and Cristiano, this is his first penalty he has missed in like 2 years. So that speaks volume of how far it was. Like you can't blame them. It's the end of it's towards the end. Bakoye, there's that mental fatigue. There's so much into a penalty. It's a 50-50. It's a probability kind of game. True, there are guys who are really good at it. They know how to place the ball, because it also has a lot to do with confidence of the player. But neski the okuberanga accounting some percentage naye, I really can't blame a player for missing a penalty. Ate singa ajikubye wabwero omunenya naye yajikubye mu nsono ate teyajikubye mu mikono. He wasn't trying anything paneka oba biki, trying anything fancy. He really tried to place it somewhere. Gundi n'agenda the right way. So I can't blame him.
Josh, what's your take on the Portugal-Slovenia match? Josh?
Mpira gumukutemuko.
Josh, it has.
Network mukutemu.
One more thing before we proceed. Take care, Josh. Omanyi, it has
yeah,
yeah, I think we need some good service provider sponsors by Josh network issues.
Yeah, Josh,
no, but but the thing though is, the game was beautiful. Portugal plays very well. Portugal played well. I like the way the players have the ability to move into different positions on the pitch, in attack, in defense, transition of the ball. Portugal was really, 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 really good on the night. However, I have to give it to the coach of Slovenia. He really did a good job with his tactics. He knew that he would suffer for long spells in the game. His players were determined. They were playing for the badge.
Hey, by the way,
They
that is also
almost
true. Wait, speak about
they
this guy's
almost got
physique.
it right.
Yani? Wait, Josh, speak about this guy's physique. What's his name? Benjamin Sesko.
Yeah.
This kid, and he's still young. He's 21 years.
He's 21 years old.
Benjamin Sesko had the chance that he got. He was the player that all Slovenians wanted to.
I know.
To have that chance.
I also think Noebatandi Sekonengo Yogaya Kubiyoka goal.
Yeah, but Diogo Costa, not only did he do wonders in the penalty, but that's top. Yeah, the media. I agree with Zach. The media was unfair to Cristiano Ronaldo, but when has it ever been fair? I mean, that's a given. He makes news.
Cristiano is the biggest PR gundi.
Yeah, he makes news.
They've never been fair. They've never been fair.
Yeah, they've never been fair. So that's what you see.
Some people were even saying that guy is too selfish. Why does he have to take the penalty?
I do believe
with his arch rival journalist.
No, but I do believe Ronaldo did not. Ronaldo's penalty at the death of the game was not a good penalty. I mean, like
audience media is really.
It wasn't really in the far corner.
Cristiano didn't have a good game.
No, he tried so much, but it wasn't his day. He had like 8 shots at goal. 8 shots at goal. He attempted. He had free kicks. But you see, for any Portuguese player, even Pepe might have scored that penalty because you had seen the night was not good for Ronaldo. He had done it all. He wasn't.
Pepe had a great game yesterday. Besides that, Kagundi Akabadali, Mendes had a great game.
Chichi with Cristiano, his finishing of late has not been so good.
That man is 39 years old. Come on,
but
39.
He doesn't.
When it comes to finishing,
he doesn't look.
No, he does a finishing of Lungi Rakwanga. It has Joshua
does not play like
his day.
Yeah, he does not play like he's spent. So for that penalty, Fernandez was there. He could take that penalty. Pepe was there. He could take that penalty.
I'm talking
Jota was there.
His finishing.
Yeah, but I do believe every Portuguese wanted Ronaldo to take that penalty.
Thank you very much.
Needed it, and his record, he's not missed a penalty all season. You know.
National team missing. I think that's
the scored penalties against Yellow Black in finals before, Champions League finals before.
Exactly.
You know,
guitar.
It's a penalty, and I like the fact that he came back. He came back and took the first
when
penalty.
He was like, guys, let's not celebrate.
That recovery it speaks volume of the kind of player he is. Because
but guess what? Where would people blame someone for whatever crying because he has missed a penalty? At the game is still going on.
Especially
No, but let me tell you one thing.
When they won the game,
not won the game when he missed the
He cried
penalty.
right
Now
after
they're going to
missing the
extra time.
He
penalty.
cried right after he had missed, and he also when they
Yeah,
won the game.
The
you know what the
made
media?
criticism was,
Omanyi mwe mwana
the
mukoze mmwe.
criticism
Omanyi
was
mwade
for
mugenda mukola.
before. So they're telling him that, yo, get on with the game. There's extra time. Your team is still here. The players, the Diogo Dalot and Bruno Fernandes, they were all talking to him, and they're trying to
By
get
the way,
the player back to play.
Portugal in a depth Masao, Obakali started from the midfield forwards. Jota, wabadeo kana kusajja bakaita kana kabadde mu Chelsea, akava mu Atletico. Kitegeera. They had around, I saw around 4 players.
Rafael Leao.
Joao Felix.
But actually, before we go too far,
I don't like Joao Felix for his laziness. He's like a bad Babatov. At least with Babatov, he tried when hold on. When Babatov came into Manchester United, he started learning how to run. Because if you remember, yali smoking gun Sir Alex Ferguson namgamba you should be running 8 miles a day, about 6 to 7, 8 miles a day. And he started improving. If you remember him, he was lazy but was skilled and good. But Joao Felix, this guy has been playing for very good teams.
They are players,
ability, but
players like Babatov,
he's unmotivated. So I find him to be a worse version. I'm not saying Babatov. Babatov was one of the top player. But a worse version of Babatov. I just don't like his attitude.
You're not a fan.
He doesn't push himself. I'm a fan because he has the skill, but it's annoying that he's not reaching his full potential. I don't think he even uses 80% of his full potential.
So back to the game. I didn't like the substitution Roberto Martinez made of taking off Vitinha.
Taking off who?
Vitinha. Not have taken off Vitinha. For me, Vitinha was stringing everything in that midfield. Yes, Palhinha would run and catch players, help out Pepe and what, but Vitinha was on the ball and he can thread a pass. Yeah.
He had even a good, slightly better than Munegu Abadene Palhinha. He played.
Yeah, but you see, Auntie, Palhinha was the 6 supposed to help out. The Slovenians are very tall. If you saw the height on them, on the break, you needed Palhinha to stay in the side.
They are tall. Omanyi, their whole backline had, apart from the keeper, the rest all had yellow cards. All of them.
Yeah, but they played for the badge. It was good to see.
It was.
I don't think they will complain. They will be proud because to say Portugal to all the way to
Slovenia see Yakuba Belgium 1-0. More group stages. Yeah, Jukuba. Man, they should be proud. They should be very, very proud. Anyhow, so that's the game for you.
Ronaldo mumuveeko mbusimanyi yakubye penalty abamaziga. You cannot tell him how to feel in that moment.
Besides that, I was the first one to note that the press was unfair to him on that. I can't blame him. For the penalty, mental strength. I just feel that when it comes to being clinical, Tachari as clinical, I can understand he can't run. He's 38, 39.
Do you remember what Charisma said?
Hold on.
To play at
that level, he's really like, very few players reach that level.
Very few, man.
Did not reach that level. Retired when he was 36. The original Ronaldo did not reach that level, that age.
Ogambia inameka 36. Ronaldo is 38.
Ronaldinho, I think he retired when he left Kwegamba clocked out
38.
mentally at 36. No, I'm saying clocked out mentally at 36. Mentally clocking out. Cristiano Mulaba, like he still feels he can still go for even another World Cup. That's his mental strength.
Yeah.
So I can understand he cannot run, body giving up, but the
But he has
clinical
done
bit of
well
it
so far in the
always
tournament.
remains. The clinical bit of it should always remain. With the chances he had, Ngojeko penalty, with the chances he had, he could have buried that game. The Cristiano fans feel like you should not even criticize him at all.
Anyhow, guys, so yeah, that's the
Exactly.
game for you between Portugal and Slovenia. It has Josh, before we go to the next game.
Yeah, but then just kugamba nti for Ronaldo, he's always been a player whose attributes, one of his best attributes was pace. So at his age, he still runs. He can run. He's actually done okay so far in the tournament. But with the finishing, he can be a tad too slow, and the fullback or the center back can get back at him. But it's still doing okay. He'll get there. He will have at least 2 goals this tournament. I hope they come against France.
You wait when that other goal is also a penalty. Oh yeah, kuba penalty. Was it a tapping? You are tapping. Anyway, guys, so that's Portugal versus Slovenia. Zona goal. Kasesa line ate nebatwala. That's results wakati wa Portugal and Slovenia, with Portugal winning 3-0 ku penalties. Tenga keeper Ngabwe Ngambie, once again, the Portuguese keeper was outstanding last night. Penalties zona yazikutenga olaba sigama bwazeka nze yona yaguddeyo. Okay, rushing into the next one before we wind up. Today we had Romania versus Netherlands, and the Orange Legion ngebatero giyita ekubye omuntu Orange Legion.
Isaac, Joe, if you remember when we were doing a recap with Emo, I remember pointing out, asking Emo what is the issue with Netherlands, and he was saying they lack a talisman. I
also said that.
I bought the argument, but I told you, even without a talisman, I felt they can.
We have a talisman, Cody Gakpo.
That's what it's called.
No, we have Cody Gakpo. Yeah, we have Vegas too to come off the bench.
I felt the game, they played a very, very lovely game. They were on top. They almost put no foot wrong. I don't know. Goals it doesn't. The scoreline does not give a true picture of how the game was. Netherlands yazanye bulungi, but Romania set up very, very well till that second goal. I felt that second goal yabakutude, especially jukira baade bakoze counter attack ref n'abafuuwa.
By the way, man, I'm a Netherlands fan. That guy had to get a yellow card.
It wasn't a high boot because
no, not at all.
Midway,
in fact, that Captain Wabali.
Poor decision that really
that was a very poor decision.
I felt that it should have let it go. Nabadde ndaba 1-1 ngejja because much as Netherlands yabadde attacking yalese nnyo ebituli emabega nga they could easily be exploited ku Romania's physical strength mu kudduka back. They could have pulled a 1-1 ne tulaba a very more entertaining game eyinza otutwala mu extra time. Netherlands played very well. Golia Gapke Asose, it was a very, very sublime shot. I was pleased with Memphis Depay's game. Yes, there's more to him.
I was also going to say that.
But he really
but you could
played,
see his effort.
I felt Yes,
His effort cannot be denied, Bambi.
he has been a bit mature. He had heart at he played with heart, and yeah, the game was I felt Netherlands has finally started to unlock their potential, although mwe mwabadde muba underscoring, and of course they bayitawo kutuuka mweno round of 16 through third placed position, because bali ba third best mu group yaabwe naye they have really stepped up. Yeah.
Yo, Itazi, what do you have to say about Netherlands? Winning 3-0.
Netherlands, yeah, as in that's my team, yeah. But we do have a talisman, and Cody Gakpo is a very efficient player. Bw'oba ng'oli ku stage eno teweetaaga nti ate Memphis Depay asinga osiba ebiswayiri, weetaaga muntu asaza layini. Oyo Cody Gakpo kati alina goolo 3 mu tournament, siwo y'omu ku ba top scorer ba tournament. Top scorer wa tournament.
Yeah,
that's what you want most. Omuntu asobola okusaza line. France ne Atidare yonna gye balina balese omusambi mu liigi yateba goolo 5.
Gita, please come close to the mic.
Sorry, his goal was disallowed, and then remember they gave it to the other goal was given to
Malen.
Malen had a very wonderful game. I was really impressed. He made some bit of poor decisions, because there was that whereby Semo through our Gapco and he took a shot, yet he would have given it to Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons had a good game, but his also decision making was poor. You remember when Dumfries passed through cutting a back, he had that one time to just take a shot. Even then, when he didn't take that shot, his first touch could have first good touch, and then you take a shot. I think he had so many decisions. Should I maybe cut off the defender and then take another shot? So maybe he should improve his decision making. But Malen had a very wonderful game. On the whole, I couldn't have any Dutch player,
I liked the second goal. I know the third goal in but I liked the second goal. The defenders gave up thinking about Peter Genda. Tamtade na pressure guy. He's thinking it's
and yet, by the way, Haji had a difficulty in defending, but going forward, I felt he was a good threat when he was doing those overlaps. But Mukudene Mabegavadi Yabadenga, I don't know what the coaching staff did not bring it to his notice that Kubanga, there was that time Irane Gundi, what was his name? Gundi, was it Gapco or Dumfries? We had cause a minus.
Dumfries
Dumfries we had cause a minus. Gundi ani the pay was Ali Reading again. A good come defender na center half we na gujam. Ate ya gujamo bulungi kubanga ya gukubide ddala wabweru. So atenge your position yabadde inakuba ya Haji okukavaringa. So Yabada Gendanyo, he was pulling those Alexander Trent moves where you're very good at going forward, but
I think Romania also should be proud. Get Wagambe Slovenia, man. Bakuba, Ukraine, 2-0. They've played Kumpira Gwagulao. They've had a very great game.
I think they shouldn't have gone. That they should have gone out of that game with a 2-1 or a 1-0. That 3-0 score is not fair to them.
Stopping the play.
But in a tournament, all you need is 1 goal to win 3 points.
One to change everything, just 1 goal. France
But the thing is, for Netherlands, we were fortunate that we fell on the other side of the pot. So it's on
What do you
paper.
mean? What do you mean you fail on the other side of the pot? You've come to compete.
Yeah, we've come to compete, but you see, you need to be lucky.
Consider the best European team.
No. You need to be lucky. Those draws, yeah, those draws can fall for you and you win a tournament. All you need to do is beat the one.
Either way, you're going
So
to verse the best of the teams that go through the stages. So what
also when we go through the stages, we are the best, so we are in the final. But what I'm trying to say is, I would rather play Romania for the knockout stages than play Belgium. You know, I would rather play Turkey or Austria than play Portugal or France. So that's the last that we got. I mean,
yeah, you rather play those guys than play.
Yeah, you rather play. It does not mean they're not good enough. Slovenia almost beat Portugal. We're not saying it's not good enough,
These
but
teams always have a very bad, funny. Kaula France, do not be surprised with Kakatok stepping up.
Yeah, and it just wins like 4-0 and
just
stuff
wins
like
just
that.
like that. Mm.
Let me tell you, I would rather play Olava Mwademuloza. France had a bad start, poor compared to what we consider the pedestal we place them upon. So I would rather have versed a France in knockout stages than this France right now. And I would rather have versed a Belgium then than now. In fact, even then, I would still
I played France. I played France
because teams that have a low block, if you've noticed in this Euro 2024, have had other teams that are attacking are having a hard time breaking them down. You saw what happened with England and was it Slovakia? Also, yeah, was it Slovakia, Slovenia? They were with that all-nil draw. They really attacked. It was England's first time where they really played very well, yet they failed to score because
I don't think England played very well.
No,
they have not played well.
Previous games, they have not been.
They didn't play well. Yeah, only because
previous games they were really, at least they were more coherent. They were more attacking. They were more forward.
Only because that stubborn gaffer of theirs had my cry and played Kobe Mino. You cannot have Kobe Mino in your squad and play Trent in midfield. Isn't how crazy?
That's what I
Man, Southgate, to Jamu because time is going.
15 minutes and he gets off the pitch or something. As in, you play Conor Gallagher ahead of Kobe Mino and you at a tournament.
A whole 1 hour rant of Southgate. Great. We need to move on.
Great. It does.
But my point was my point was with the draw that we got playing on the other side. We can go to the finals. You know, we played France in the group stages. It was a 0-0 game, but these experienced teams at tournaments, they may not have started well, but they get it right as the tournament goes on. They grow into it, you know. So you don't want to meet a France that has had a bad tournament so far in the quarterfinals.
That's what I was trying to say.
You know,
they are going to do not be surprised. Even England also, you never know. Southgate.
I am not saying that Turkey or Austria cannot win the quarterfinal against Netherlands, but it's an easier draw. So I would rather
Anyway, so that's a conversation for another day, guys. Real quick before we sign out, what are your predictions between Austria and Turkey as things stand? Turkey already in a golem. What are your predictions, real quick?
It has surprised me.
Who is qualifying to meet Netherlands quarterfinals?
It's a tricky one. Before I go into the predictions, Austria looked a good setup with
we have a few
on form Sabitzer and Anatovic, of course, are pulling her up, and but
their coach.
Yes, Turkey has really surprised. Their coach Gundi Yamuzala was Cristiano Ronaldo. That is how it's pronounced, Turkey. But kale Turkey we wamwagala. But coach wa Mwamuzala wa, but Ralph Ragnick has
Josh
shown.
wazala wa Gundi.
No,
Ralph.
no, 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 not me.
I remember it wasn't. No, I remember.
I think Manu Yayangwa Mangogo over their interim coach Ralph Ragnick, because the problem can have showed that the problems were more than the coach; they were internal. But
I think he
that's
also
a
said the
discussion
same
for
thing.
another
He said
day.
the whole thing needs a surgical.
This kid Ada Gulo wa Gundi or Turkey. Was it Manchester United? A bit of interest. Anyway, they always link so many players to Manchester United. Nayenga. Turkey has really surprised. It defends well, then it uses its counterattacks. I'll go with I'll still give it to Austria. I'll go with a 2-1 win over winning penalties.
You still go with Austria. Me, I think Turkey is going to win. Man, Turkey is strong.
Turkey is good. Yeah, but
Josh, what do you think, real quick?
I like
who are you giving it to? Who's
Adagula. I do not understand. I do not understand how these players come and they're linked to our club, but my club never gets them. And they all just end up at Madrid. And that, as in, Florentino Perez does not even have to be interested in them. They just grow up for Madrid.
Madrid is a very, very big club. So the moment where Tira Pulida, they have also been interest for this player from PSG, who they are linking to Manchester United, the midfielder Ugarte. So there were rumors that Madrid may pull a quick snap.
You know, when we start club football, yeah, we shall not finish this conversation.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Let's keep it for another day, guys. Anyway, it's been a pleasure having you. You're going with Turkey to meet Netherlands, the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
Anyhow, yeah, we shall be coming back.
Advocate and go for Austria.
Austria has already beaten me in the group stages.
So real quick, quarterfinals, we already have Spain versus Germany. We have Portugal versus France. We have Switzerland and England. Netherlands. Netherlands, whoever wins between Turkey and Austria will be playing Netherlands. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure being with you guys. Yours truly, Isaac. I have Josh. I have Guitar. Or rather, Zach. Most of you, Zach yesterday, ne? Let's call him Guitar. Anyhow, yeah, this was the Euro review, knockout stages. We shall be back in the next few days. Shout outs to Football Jazz, both Rebo, Nevalieri, Abatuf. Anyway, guys, man, signing out. Cheers. Okay, bro.